Prologue. The hacks who write the World Wrestling Federation aren't so clever in relating the operatic struggles of the pumped up. Therefore, it couldn't have been their script that floated down from the sky on January 9, 2001, as the XFL machine readied for the league's first game, which would take place in less than a month. 3 days before, on Saturday, January 6th, during an NFL playoff game between the Raiders and Dolphins, 62,000 fans looked to the false horizon of Oakland Coliseum. A blimp, a 143-foot-long approximation of the XFL's newly patented black and red football, circled high above the stadium. A plane followed close behind, tugging a banner that read, XFL, the toughest football ever. It was difficult to imagine a brand of football tougher than the kind found in a single-elimination NFL playoff game, unless the coaches handed out shivs. But logic didn't come into play. This was advertising. Vince McMahon wanted to take it directly to the competition and win converts for his new football league. The NFL owned a lot, but it did not own the sky, so McMahon flew his blimp, and the crowd promptly booed. McMahon didn't care. He ordered another flight the following Sunday, at the AFC Championship game, also in Oakland. The blimp's pilot spent the time between games airing out the faux football on a few test runs. On Tuesday, January 9th, he took a short practice flight in the afternoon. At the end of the trip, he steered the blimp toward its parking spot at Oakland International Airport. As the huge football attempted to moor, a gust of wind kicked up along the airport's tarmac, buffeting the blimp out of the pilot's control. The ground crew couldn't hang on. The pilot and co-pilot jumped from the gondola. The blimp was on its own. The football took off on a Hail Mary, drifting aimlessly across the sky for the next 20 minutes. It drew gawkers. It snarled freeway traffic. In a way, it seemed to fit the XFL's ethos. Everything about this league was supposed to be free-spirited, so why not its 4,000-pound dirigible? The blimp roamed 5 miles north over the Oakland estuary, climbing as high as 1,600 feet, until its gondola caught on the mast of a sailboat in a marina. It slammed nose first into a fish and chip shack. Newspaper photographers arriving on the scene captured an easy image of ridicule. The new league crash-landed before its very first game. Skeptics had to wonder at the timing, since the King of Flack ultimately held the blimp's controls. No, Vince McMahon said when reached for comment. That wasn't a publicity stunt. Considering that the blimp sustained a couple $1 million in damage, it was safe to say that the bottom-line boss man wasn't fibbing. Not a stunt. And if it was a harbinger, there was no shying away now.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.